Hi Candice. I'm just going to give it 5 minutes. Hi Zoe. Hi Francis. I don't know if anyone knows I'm on because it was last minute. Hi Roslyn. No one's done a stream in a while, have they? So I thought, why not? That's Andrew in the background. Hi Jill. I'm just giving it 5 minutes just in case we get any more joining us. But if not, we can have a small hangout. Yeah, I am watching. Can you hear that? I am watching The Chase. I'm waiting for the X Factor. Ah, thank you. Yeah, he's won already. I can't believe it. Is it loud? Is the telly loud? Because I'll turn it down. Andrew's watching it in the background, I think. I thought I'd just just carry on with one that I'm doing at the moment. Oh, okay, as long as it's not loud. I don't want it loud. How are you all today? I've put up Christmas today. Well, not just me and Andrew put up Christmas. Oh, thanks, Jill. I've used such a mixture in this, Francis. I've used polychromos. I think Prismacolors work best. Hi, Carly. I think I'd say all of them, actually. I don't say I've had a problem with any of them. But I'd say Prismacolors because the layering with those is really good. Hi, Sandra. Oh, Tess, yeah, I did that today. Hi, Laura. So I thought that maybe I'll just continue. It's not going to be a long stream. I just thought, seeing as no one has done one for a while, and I think it was good to have a little break off of social media for a week. It'd be a good idea to just have a little hangout. It is, Francis. I said that. I think this is a bit better than Sagor Oxagna. That one's very slippery and slidey. But I'd say Prismacolors work really well with it. I'm using Prismas at the moment. I'm just getting the pencils that I was using out. Hold on. Because Prismas are very forgiving and you can layer so much. Oh my gosh, the Budgies are just so loud. Hi Anna. So at the moment I'm just using a mix of, I was doing the stones. I'll go in a little bit and move that. But I was just doing the stones in just these are the old Prismacolor stock from the US, which I really wish that they still did. Hi everyone coming in. But at the moment, as I said, I've used such a mixture. I've used polys, I've used luminance, I've used Prismacolors, I've used Wink of Stella on the berries to make them shiny. I've used like a chrome on the screws, so like a chrome colour. So I've used loads. And then I've still got to finish this one, which I was doing in my live streams when I was doing cozy colouring night. Oh, I've got to find it now, haven't I? So I've still got this to do. So I've done the horse for the most part. I've just got to do the toys and then the background. So I will get on with that. but I want to do this first because this is for a body colour along. And then I started, just because I was sitting there one night watching a Christmas film, I started this one as well, which I was enjoying, but I didn't spend too long on this one, so I've still got quite a bit to do on her, but I just started with the skin, so I'll go back to that as well. Hi Grace. Oh, it's okay, I haven't done anything yet, Grace. I've just come on, I'm letting everyone get on because it was very last minute. Yeah, I've just started. Oh, thanks, Candice. To be fair, everyone here is really talented. No, it was very last minute, Grace. I just thought I need an hour. I just need an hour to do something fun. Oh, thanks, Candice. I was going to ask, but you beat me to it. Thank you. I've done it. Okay, Grace, I'll stick as well. Hold on. Thank you. There probably won't be many. Hopefully there won't be many weirdos that pop in. So I don't know if I've said about these before, but I've made up these sheets, which is just like it's a colour palette. It's just like inspirational ideas that might help. The berries, what did I use for the berries? I think I used luminance on those. If you bear with me, I've got all my pencils beside me. I'm pretty sure I used a pink, yeah, I did. Right, these are the colours I used. Hold on. So, I used a pink lay down first, and this is luminance in the, oh, I don't even know how to say that. Do you know what? I'm not even going to butcher it. It's 571. So I lay down that first to give it like a base. Then I layered number 095, which is a light aubergine. And then on top of that, I went for violet. And then I blended in with buff titanium. And then I went over with Wink of Stella. So, and then it comes out quite good, but I always say start a base of pink because it brings out the purple more. Oh, thanks, Malvina. So, yeah, luminance, I love luminance personally. I think they're great. And I know they're really expensive, but I think they're really good for the money because they give such a great colour and you don't need a lot put on the page. So I really, really like them. So if you can get singles in a few colours that you use the most, I'd recommend doing that. Yeah, Francis, I know you like them as well, don't you? I think they're brilliant. Get some, Zoe, they're great. Do some singles and see how you get on with them. That's what I didn't get the full set. I've got singles and I've still got to get about 5 or 6. So I've not got the full set yet. So as I was saying, sorry, completely got sidetracked there. These are great. So if you go on Word and you put a load of pictures in, you can make up your own sheets. And I've done them for quite a lot of things. So this is my autumn one. And you can do them for anything. Absolutely anything. It depends on what you like to colour. But I'll get you a few, I'll show you a few. So you can get, let's zoom out a bit. I've done one for like cloudy skies. I've done one for toadstools to get some inspiration on different toadstools. That's me with all my forest. This is another favourite of mine. This is really good and it gives you colours and you can match your pencils to them. I do have the Tombow ones, Grace. Yeah, I just don't use them as often as I should do. But these are ones that I've just made up at home. And then I do these so that you can match your colours of your pencils. I just Google them, Francis. I just Google, find the images that I like, stick them all on Word, shrink them down so I can make an A4 page up. And these just help me, especially with things like this. I mean, I'm really not great with skies. So for galaxies and stuff, you know, it gives you like a little bit of a sort of prompt. Roslyn, polychromos, they've always been my favourite. I love them all. I love all my pencils. Yeah, the Holbeins Grace are really, really, really beautiful, the pastel set. And then I've just done a few. I haven't done many. But these are really nice. This would be a good one, Grace, for your Holbeins, for the soft pastel tones. Yeah, Candace, that's what I did. And at first I didn't like them, if I'm honest. It took me a long time to get used to them. And at first I thought, oh no, I don't like them, they're so hard. But they took some getting used to, and now I love them. Yeah, these are the ones that I did. This is a nice one. And then back to the autumn. So I haven't done many, it's just a few. Oh, did you see? I found mine really hard. I don't know if it's because I was that day using Prismacolors at the time. I don't know, but I found them really hard to get on with initially. And then I really liked them after. So it's like anything, you need practice with them, I think, to find what you like and what you don't like. Right, so I think I'll get on with a little bit. Okay, I think we've got enough people here. So, has everyone got their Christmas decorations up now? Since the beginning of December. I'm trying to figure out where I want to go with the rest of this now. I think I'm going to do a gravel path. Nah, see, everyone, I think now is the time to get Christmas going, get yourself in the mood. Hey, Zoe. No, they're just having a moment, Grace. They're jumping about. They're out the cage. They're never in the cage. They're jumping about, playing, and they're nutcases is the word. And they were quiet a minute ago. As soon as I put the camera on, they're not. Hi, Kate. Has anyone bought any new things? Hi, Sammy. Andrew, hold on, guys. Andrew, yeah. Can you just get them to like quieten down a bit? No. They're really loud. They're very nice to be quiet. It's my little Chip's first birthday today. Can't believe it already, it's gone so quick. So he had some new toys and some new stuff today. And then we thought we'd put up the Christmas tree and the Christmas decorations. So today's been quite a good day, but I'm absolutely knackered now. Yeah, he's quite a little happy chappy now. He's got all these new toys, and not that he's not got enough, he's got too many. I had to buy him a second toy box to put them in because it just would not go in his toy box. So we got Cozy Colouring Night, which I'm going to put a video up about over the next couple of days, but that's next weekend, which will be fun. So hopefully I would have finished this picture by then and I can start something else, but that's next week and I'm quite looking forward to it. I think everyone needs something like that every now and then. Where did you order them from, Grace? Did you order them off Amazon? All of it? Yeah, it'd be great, Kate and Candice. I'm really looking forward to it. Because it's been really quiet this past couple of weeks, isn't it, since the last one? I think it'll be a nice thing to like all get involved in again. You got the, I don't know if anyone here is in the UK, but you got the UK X Factor live final on now as well. So, quite looking forward to just seeing who wins. It's not been that great this year though, but I do like Grace. Grace is brilliant. Do you think it was all because people were getting their Black Friday deliveries, Grace? Francis, it's not been that great this year. There's only one person I like in it, which is Grace, and she's amazing. But the others haven't been that great. Kate, you're not really missing out on much. Honestly, it's not been that... They're hyping up this group on there that's not really good. And I think they're going to win it. But I don't like them. I think they're a bit crap. Sorry, but they are. Yeah, I think what they've done, Grace, is put the Black Friday deals forward and the Cyber Monday stuff, and everyone else's has been pushed back. That's what I think they do. Did anyone get anything for Black Friday or Cyber Monday? Because they had some great deals on pencils. They had the Prismacolor in the US, and then they had the Faber-Castell pencils here, almost half price. Thank you. Sorry, yeah, it did. A while ago now. Have you been somewhere exotic? Oh, really? See, I think Amazon are getting really cheeky. I mean, I'm not an Amazon Prime member because I don't really want to pay. You know, it's the principle of it. They're sort of pushing you in to pay for Prime, so that you get the next day delivery. And if you're not on Prime, your orders are not dispatched for like a week or 2 weeks. Sammy, I'm a bit of a X Factor junkie. Even if I'm not enjoying it, I'll watch it. But yeah, I find that Amazon are really, really cheeky now. They are starting to take a little bit of a Michael when it comes to deliveries, and yeah, I'm not impressed with their service recently, but I think that's just because they want everyone on Prime. I'm using 3 different greys. I'm using warm grey 70%, French grey 30%, and warm grey 30%. Yeah, that's true. I said the same, Francis. I always moan about them. And for the principle of it, I don't want to go on Prime because why should I go on Prime? That's up to me. I'm still spending a fortune with them. So, I can't understand it. But it's mine and my partner's anniversary, 13 years anniversary coming up on the 17th. And I was sitting there making my case about how much I needed the polychromos, and we got those for Black Friday. Yeah, you might go to the screen, Kate. They're being very noisy, particularly noisy today. I think it's when I start talking. Oh, Sammy, it's because they're the original stock. Before they got taken over by Mexico, they were made in the USA. So they look different and they're much better. I don't know why they didn't continue, but they're much, much better. I love the original stock. Kate, it'll be in your screen. You watch. It'll be at the screen like, what's that? I can hear them, I can't see them. I got them, Rosalind. They're not available anymore. There was a store on eBay, and she sold single stock, and she had all the old stock, and she was amazing. She was on eBay, but then she ran out of stock, so she couldn't sell them anymore. And I used to love getting stock off of her because I've got still so many of the originals. Thanks, Ivana. I will get there in a minute. I'm not really concentrating on my pictures, to be honest, because I just wanted to hang out. Okay. Bless him. Have you downloaded those apps? Hi, Anisi. Or how do you say, hey, girl? I've been reading this past week. I haven't really coloured much. I've been downloading like all the Christmas books on the Kindle for 99p. So I've got like 6 or 7, so I can sit and read those. So I'm reading one at the moment, which I'm really enjoying. Yeah, Sammy, they are. I love all the Prismas. The new stock are fine, but there are more problems with the new stock. These are a lot thicker. I've forgotten. These are like a lot lighter, and these are just a heavier, thicker pencil. I don't know if you can see, but they're just bigger in general. They're thicker. They've got more lead in them. They're just a much better quality, and I used to love them, but they stopped them. Yeah, Nisi, when are you going to do another one? You can get is it Monica in with it? Yeah, you do get the odd one, Sammy, but you know, if you have any problems with your stock, you can email Prismacolor directly and they'll send you one out, and sometimes they even refund you. They're really good, actually. So if you do have any issues with one that's broken or is not a good quality, they will refund you. So keep that in mind, because you can email them. No, I find as well, Candice, it is to do with your sharpeners. You're welcome. But they're really good. I've had a couple of problems with a few of mine, and they've been no problem at all in resolving it for you. I'm absolutely shattered today, so if I really sound like ugh, it's because I'm tired. For anyone in the UK, there is a shop, I don't know if you're aware, but it's called Coloured Pencil Shop. If you want the link, just like private message me on Facebook and I'll send you the link. But there's a great shop that sells singles, this is UK, in nearly every single pencil, and she's so lovely, the lady who runs the shop. and she's very accommodating, and you get 10% off your first order with her as well. She does luminance, she does Derwent, she does Prismas, she does Polychroma, she does nearly everything. Caran d'Ache, Pablo's. She's brilliant. So if anyone in the UK wants to know where to get open stock from, just private message me and I'll send you the link. Yeah, Zoe, just PM on Facebook and I'll send it over. She's really good. I use her all the time now. If I want any singles, I get from her because she's really, really nice. And as I said, you get 10% off your first order as well. And then she sends you, if you buy from her regular, she sends you another discount. I don't know, Candice. I'll have to have a look. I'll send the link to you and just have a look. I'm not sure. As she is based in the UK, she might. I have no idea. But I'll have a look for you. Yeah, I do, Grace. I use everything in one picture. I very rarely use just one. I used to use just one pencil in each picture many moons ago now, but I use everything. I think if you've got it there, use it. At the moment, I'm just using the Prismas because they were to hand. But luminance as well. They mix really well with Prismas because they're both wax-based. So I'm just catching up on the chat. Yeah, I think that's the same. I had like a really budget cheap set of Faber-Castell. You know, they're ones in the red box. That was the first set I started using. And I loved them. I thought they were great. But then I discovered Polychromos and that was it. The rest was history. Have you all chosen your pictures for Cozy Colouring Night? I don't know whether to continue with one that I've got on the go or to do something entirely different. But I end up talking most of it, so I don't end up doing anything. What colours are you looking for, Nisi? Like greys with browns in, or... Because you can just layer them up in different colours. In which book? Which book did Jen do? And I've got to think back now. I don't even know. Oh, yes, I did see. The one that she's just done and she just posted. I don't know, Grace, I don't know why people do that. I mean, if they don't want to watch your things and they've got nothing but insults, just move on. Like, what is the point? You know, someone's taken their time to sit and make a video and, you know, all people have got is insults. Exactly. Do how you want to do. If you wanted to colour outside the lines, that's entirely up to you. I just don't understand people. I think at the moment, I mean, Jen's been saying it as well, but There's so many people in the colouring community at the moment that's popping up that just want to cause trouble, and I can't quite understand it. Exactly. That's what I just said, Kate. If you don't want to look at it, just move on. Go and make your own videos, you know? Yeah, same Francis. And even if I did have any comments, as I said, I'd just be like, if you don't like it, just, you know where the close button is. Close the video and off you go. You know, people don't realise how much time people put into editing, making a video, having to sit there and wait for it to upload, and for someone to just come along and be quite disrespectful, I find it horrible. Hi, Christy. That's it, Grace. I'd say exactly the same thing. If I'm not your cup of tea, bye-bye. See you later. It's a hobby, isn't it, at the end of it, and people take things so seriously. You're not sitting there like saying you have to colour the way I do. You're just putting your hobby out there. There's so many disrespectful people. I think there's just trolls who just genuinely want to make people miserable. Plus all the controversy we've been having at the moment with people. That's why I took a bit of a break, because I just think it's just so silly how people act. But then why should they ruin your hobby, or even, you know, make you sit there and have to respond to that? It's just ridiculous. I've been meaning to sit down and do some stencil videos as well, which I just haven't. This week has just not been the week. Yeah, that's true, Kate. Yep, Grace, I completely get that. You know the video I did for the skin tones? That was 54 minutes long and it took 4 hours to upload. I could not believe it. And you know, that's 4 hours of your free time where you could be doing something, yet you're doing it because you want to put something out there for someone, and then someone comes along and just rude and disrespectful. It's mad, isn't it, Francis? I couldn't believe how long a video takes, and if your Wi-Fi connection's rubbish, it can take up to 6 hours. And mine sometimes is really bad. And it puts you off doing like really lengthy videos, doesn't it? But then you want to do them because it's just part of the fun. Yeah, same, Grace. If I like a book or I like the look of a cover, first thing I do is go on YouTube and try and find a flip through. I'm the same, Francis. I use iMovie. I think most people do. I don't think, unless you're going through these like really fancy things on your main computer, I don't think there's a way to speed it up. I love seeing your stuff, Zoe. They make me smile. I'm glad that you're doing more now. I was just watching your stuff of your Disney princesses as well, which was cute. Most of all, it's making sure you enjoy it, isn't it? Yeah. Do you do it on your phone then, Francis? Because I do all mine on my phone. My computer, I think, would crash. Ah, Zoe. We're all here to support. You should have confidence with us. You're doing great. Oh, you do it with your MacBook. See, I haven't got, I've got like an older computer now. It's playing up. So I have to do it all on my phone. Oh, Victoria, this is Tenderful Enchantments. See you later, Anna. It's lovely, Victoria. You definitely need. You need it. You need it. If anyone says they want it, I'm like, no, you need. It's beautiful, the book. So yeah, this week I'm aiming to put up the cozy colouring night. For anyone that's joining, we've got another night going on next weekend, and I'll do my live stream like I did last time at 6, and that's UK time. And then I think Jen's going to stay the same with her 6 o'clock as well, and she's based in New York, so definitely join in if you can, because that's going to be fun. And then I am going to try and also do the stencil video at some point as well. Oh my goodness, Grace. Have you got another house for them? I'd need an extension if I had that many. Yeah, mine's the Windows, Francis. I've got the Acer large screen Windows computer, but it recently downloaded that Windows 10 and it completely mucked my computer up, which I was not happy about, and now I can't do anything on it. So I have to do everything on my phone now. Zoe, do it. Count them and let us know. You're talking to fellow addicts here. Oh, it's terrible, Francis. I didn't even click like accept, and it just downloaded it in the background itself, and then when I switched it on, it just crashed, and it's crashed ever since, and I can't do anything on it. I don't know if you've all saw, but there's a few books coming out very soon. There's one by an artist called Emily Zarridge. It's, oh gosh, I don't even know how to pronounce her. Emily Zarridge. And she's got this beautiful book. I shared it over on my Facebook page. If you're not subscribed, go over to my Facebook page. It's Colour and Chat with Sammy, adult colouring, and you'll see I shared it the other day. And then there's this A to Z Flora and Fauna by Kelly O'Gorman, which is beautiful, and she's also got a colouring calendar coming out, and they're going to be available on Amazon. They came out today, and there's some great stuff. Hiya, Tatty. Are you, are you trying to get the house in order? I know a lot of you, it's your afternoon, isn't it? It's 20 to 8. I'm going to stream until 8, and then I've got to go and do a late dinner. Hi everyone coming in. Yep, grazie salvos one, Grace. looks beautiful. I like her stuff anyway. I mean, she's got some amazing stuff, hasn't she? She's uploading a lot of the stuff that's going to be in her book, I think, in her Etsy store, The Flower Girls. I do. I have his Zodiac one, Grace. I haven't done anything from it yet. I got his Zodiac one, which I really liked. I bought the PDF though, because the shipping from the US for me was like, plus the book, it ended up at quite a lot of money. Oh, hi Jen. This is very last minute. I was just watching your stuff on, Instagram with little Emilio in the background. Ooh, at the Christmas lights. I was like, oh, bless him. How many people we got? We got 37. It's like a little hangout. I'm just reading. This is for my buddy colour along that Jen is hosting over on the Reading with Pugs group that I'm doing with 2 ladies. Well, 3 ladies, but the other lady's not started yet. Did you get anything nice, Jen? Did you get books? I was just saying I've downloaded some stuff on my Kindle over this past week because I've been reading again. What, was Marissa Mayer there? I like her stuff. Have you read her books? She is the one that did the Lunar Chronicles, isn't she? And Heartless. Did you read Heartless? That was quite good. Oh, Renegades. I've not. Yeah, I was looking. That's in my wish list. Hi, Alicia. Oh, great. Let me know what you think of it, because it's in my wish list, but I'm still half over it, whether I want to read it or not, because it's totally different to anything she's written, isn't it? Because she's usually all about the sort of fairy tale retellings. She does, Frances, she does a lot of fairy tale retellings, like Snow White. She's got the Lunar Chronicles, which is great. Oh, you didn't like them? I quite like the Lunar Chronicles. I half over Heartless. Did you read Heartless? Yeah, Frances, it's just like an escapism, as you know, into something completely different, and they're pretty good. Pretty good. They're a YA novel though. I don't know about Renegades, if that's YA or if it's an adult. Read it, see what you think, Jen. I was a bit over it. It was okay. It wasn't great. I'm reading A Christmas Wish at the moment, which is like a fuzzy, nice book over Christmas. This lady's going on a quest to find out her roots because she was adopted. When she was a kid, she was left on a doorstep, and now she's gone back at Christmas to the hometown where she got abandoned, and she's trying to unravel what's going to happen, and she's falling in love with the copper, or the policeman. I love a Christmas book. Love a Christmas book. There's so many on my Kindle at the moment. There's so many books. So many books. I've got loads of physical books to still read on my TBR. But I've also got so many ebooks now. I'm going to be here forever. Yeah, I like quite a lot of books. Thriller's my usual go-to book. But then I like romantic ones. I like scary ones. I like so many books. Some history, depending. Historical fiction's okay. Christmas movies on your stream next week. Round 2. Have you picked a picture out, Jen? I love The Grinch, Kate. Love it. Home Alone I've watched so many times this year so far, and I've watched The Grinch a couple of times, and I've watched Disney's A Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey as Ebenezer Scrooge. I've watched the original Disney's Christmas Carol from 1983. I've watched a few films, but I do them sometimes while I'm doing the housework. Murders and ghosts. Yeah, it's going to start wondering, oh my god. I'll pretty much give any book or any film a go. The only films that I don't like are westerns or war films, but I'm pretty much open to watching most things and reading most things. Okay, I love it. I love it. I love the original. Have you watched the original cartoon one as well, the Dr. Seuss one? Oh, Rosalind, I've watched that millions of times. I love that as well. Game of Thrones, yep, I love that. I am so excited for the new season, which is going to be late next year, and I'm gutted. But I can't watch that. Funnily enough, I was saying this to my partner yesterday. I can't watch that without screaming because I can't get over how much happens in one episode. So I sit there like, oh, on every episode, like, oh my god. I hope it's not 2019. I will be devastated if it's that long. Oh, Zoe, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. It's brilliant. It is one of the best things I've ever watched. I love it. Every episode leaves you on the edge of your seat. Oh, I saw that. I saw Roseanne's coming back. And they've got the original cast as well, haven't they? They've all signed up for it. I'm going to go soon, in about another 10 minutes, Alicia, so not too long. Because I've still got to go and make dinner. Does anyone here watch The Big Bang Theory, by any chance? Oh, Kate, no, watch it. You're missing out. It's amazing. It gets better and better as the seasons go on. Oh, I love The Big Bang. I absolutely love it. Did you see Kaylee, the one that plays Penny? She got engaged over the weekend, and I was looking at her videos on Instagram, and I was sitting there like, ah. She was married to a tennis player, but he wasn't right for her. But this guy that she's been with for a while now, he popped the question on her birthday and he filmed her reaction. And you know when you see someone getting proposed to, it always just makes your heart like melt. And she was so surprised and taken back. She was just in so many tears, and I couldn't help but smile watching that. So yeah, bless her, she's lovely, I love her. Kate, they're not all gory, no. They're getting better and better and better. There's so much going on, it's hard to explain. Jill, yeah. Shamey, I like. Sheldon and Amy. I need your advice on this one. What do you think I should colour that? Red, or do you think I should go for like a rusty, golden rusty colour? Am I back or have I gone? Am I here or is it gone? Oh, I'm back. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. My Wi-Fi went. It was my Wi-Fi, sorry. No one phoned me this time. Andrew's in. So it wasn't Andrew's fault this time. Yeah, I'm thinking like a rusty... I don't know. I think if I went for something like too popping out the page, it wouldn't go with the picture. So, yeah, I was thinking like a... I don't know, like a golden, rusty, I don't know, aged kind of thing. I think if I went with something that popped off the page, it just wouldn't go. I've got to pick some colours out. I think I'll lay down sand and then I'll go from there. I usually always do like just a base coat and then I layer on top of that with the colours that I'm going to go with. So I'll go for sand to start and then I can darken it up and make it rusty and like a golden, bronzy. We'll go with it. I'm not planning this one. I'm just going with it at the moment. I just know that I wanted it sort of autumnal, vintagey, old looking. No, Grace, I gave up with them. I gave up with the Star Wars stuff because I just think it's sort of run its course now. See you later, Zoe. Have fun watching. I sat and watched the other day. Well, it was the cozy colouring night, the last one, for the first time because Jen recommended it. I watched It's a Wonderful Life, I think it's called, and I quite enjoyed that. Oh, I had to. I just think it ran its course for me. Like, I love the originals, but I didn't like the last one, the Rogue Star one, I think it's called. I didn't like that. Is the original before she passed away, Carrie, Princess Leia in this new one? Or am I seeing things? Is that what it said? I think I've broken too many hearts by saying that. Oh, she is in the new one. I thought I saw that. I thought, am I seeing things? Is that her? So they've made it a while ago then. I used to really dislike science fiction and I only got into it in the last few years. Michelle, I was saying, I didn't know that. Oh, bless her. So she managed to star in one more movie. No, I did not watch them. Oh my gosh, my budgies are flying around like screaming at me. I hadn't watched them up till about 4 years ago, and then I loved the originals. Loved them. I thought they were so corny but so good. Like they were, you know, when you look at things before and the special effects, but for what they were amazing. Right, I need to find like a golden. I'm trying to work with the pencils that I've got beside me, and I don't know what I've got beside me. We're just rolling with it in a moment. I think I might go for, oh, I'm not doing very well here if you could see behind the scenes. I don't know if I go for the gold. Let me see what the gold looks like. Yeah, I think I might go for that. Yeah, I think Rosalind, I've got the X Factor on, and it's Pink's on at the moment, performing a new single, who I adore. I love Pink. Is that the ones with Liam Neeson in it, Francis? I get mixed up on what ones are what. They work backwards, don't they? But I love the originals. Jabba the Hutt makes me laugh. Like the size of him. Imagine if he was real. Like this giant slug that he looks like. I thought it was Liam Neeson. Do you know, I've watched, I think 1 and 2 with Liam Neeson and Ewan McGregor, but I haven't watched the other one all the way through. I'm so behind with Star Wars. So behind. I was watching a Hallmark movie the other day, a Christmas one, and I really enjoyed that. And I've got more Christmas films that I really want to watch. Oh, bless him. You need to get him like a little Darth Vader mask. Well, he's probably got one, hasn't he? Oh, sorry, Grace. Yeah, I got 2 budgies who are being very, 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 very noisy. It's because they like, when I talk to them, they think I'm talking to them, like when I talk in general. And they're so blimmin' noisy. But I love them dearly. Like they're flying about all over the room at the moment. Oh, I'll have to have a look. I'll have to have a look at him as Darth. He's such a cutie pie. Budgerigars, Grace, you'll recognise them. They're the little Australian birds. They're also called parakeets. But they're well known as budgerigars or budgies. Tilly, my little girl, she's nearly 6. She's like my best friend. She's amazing. And then Rio, who's her little companion, who I got 2 years ago when her brother died. He's really come out of his shell now, but Tilly just follows me. If I'm in the room, she'll like come and jump on me and play with me. She's brilliant. Tilly is blue and white, and Rio is like a lemon yellow, turquoise and white. So they're very, very, very colourful. I'm from England, London, Alicia. I live in just on the outskirts of London, but I used to live in London. But me and my partner moved just on the border. We're just where Hertfordshire is. Like, we got the London Underground just down the road, so we can go into London at any time. But I'm not keen on London, so it's nice when we want to go to the theatre and go and watch a show at the West End. But I'm not a massive fan of like central London. It's so busy. Yeah, Victoria, I wouldn't have cats and birds together. Does it rain? It doesn't stop. It does not stop, Grace. It's horrible. It's rainy, it's cold, it's grey. We very rarely have a summer. Our summers are really, 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 really short. Do I like Doctor Who? Not really. I've never really watched it. The only one that I didn't mind was David Tennant, and I watched a few of his episodes, but my mum's more that sort of way with Doctor Who. Yeah, David Tennant's the only one that I was okay with. I think it's a good thing. I think it's nice that they're like trying something different, actually, with a new person being a woman. Did you watch Broadchurch with David Tennant in? I quite enjoyed that, but I didn't like the last series. I thought the last series was such a disappointment. You don't like the idea of it being a woman then? See, I'm alright with it. I'm fine with it because I don't really watch it. But probably if I was like a huge fan of it, I'd be a bit more. But I think it's nice that they're trying like different things. I like it when like, you know, they do a bit of diversity in that way. See you later, Alicia. Yeah, I agree, Francis. Why not? Just, I think give something a go. If it doesn't work, they've tried it. You know, if it doesn't have a lot of fans, they've given it a go. I've got to go and cook. I really can't be bothered, but I have to in a minute. I'm looking forward to seeing like everybody. Thanks, Christy. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing like everybody's sort of hauls, what they've got over the last week, because I love seeing what people's got. And there's been some amazing stuff over the last week that I've seen like people getting, and I'm sitting there like, oh, I wish I could have spent that. Oh, it's chicken tonight, chicken rice salad. And then Andrew has bread with it. I just have the chicken and salad. So we've got chicken tonight. It's just easy. Like I'm gonna do mine as like a tandoori chicken. I do it in the oven. It's gonna be a late dinner though because it's now gone 8 o'clock and I've still got to go and cook. Yeah, I look forward to my dinner, and then when I sit down to eat it, I'm not hungry, and then the feeling goes, and I'm like, oh no. No, Victoria, I'm not. I had surgery. I had weight loss surgery a year and a bit ago. So I don't eat many carbs because my stomach can't handle it anymore. Because my stomach's very small now. I don't know if anyone follows me on Instagram, but I was really happy because I bought my first size 10 top, UK size 10, which is a US size 6. And I was over the moon. I was like, yes, I've done it. I've reached like a goal that I never thought would ever happen. So I was so happy the other day. I am going to miss out though at Christmas. My God, like everyone's going to be sitting there eating the Christmas pudding and the chocolates, and oh, it's going to make my mouth water. Yes, Grace, it's constant. It's a constant, I'm not going to say a battle, but it's constant work. It's not easy, and anyone that tells you it's the easy route are lying. Because it's not. And you still got to watch everything that goes in your mouth. You've still got to be regimented. You've still got to stick to everything. It's not easy. I wouldn't say that. Hey, amazing. Well done, Victoria. It is, I'd say the same, Jen. But I also think as well, it's so much easier to sort of like slip out of a diet and put the weight back on, whereas you can't really do that with this. So, you know, the amount of comments that people get about surgery, and they're so horrible, and I think, why are you going to say that to someone? Because they've just made a decision to change their lives, and all you've done is put them down. And it's amazing, but like, anyone, I think, that does anything in life, you're always going to have people who are going to criticise. It doesn't matter what you do. You can like look at the stuff over the colouring pencils, you know, how ridiculous that is. You get yourself some pencils, you have a criticiser. You know, you do something for your life and someone criticises. There's always going to be people that criticise you. Always. I'm sorry, Victoria. That's hard going. That's it, you know, you got to do what's right for you, and if something's going to help you, then that's not wrong. Oh, same here, Grace. I did everything else. That's it. I totally agree. It's your life, and you know, you've got it in life with everything, haven't you? It does not matter. It can be the silliest thing that you wouldn't think twice. It could be a top you wore, and someone will have something to say about it. So I couldn't care less about criticisms, because they're not living with you. They're not living your life. So as long as you're happy, happiness is key. Happiness is the key in life. Yeah, Victoria, that's not right. Family are there to support you. You should have support. Oh, Grace, it never leaves those sort of people, does it? They like it in school, they like it in adult life. I think it's quite sad. I just think they need to get a life. That's it. You need people to support you. You need happy, you need support, you need nice. You know, someone that pulls you down is not worth having. Friend or anyone. Hi, Joe. I'm so sorry, Joe. I am going to be going very, very shortly. Ah, thank you. Thanks, Jen. Yeah, it has. I'm going to say that. It has made me happier. Me and Andrew were sitting there talking about it yesterday, because we were looking at some of my old pictures, and I sent them over to my mum as well. And I didn't realise at the time, like, how unhappy and unhealthy I really did look. Like, you don't see it, but even in your face, like, my face just felt, it looked, I don't know, I can't explain it. I just felt unhealthy. I felt unhappy, and I wouldn't trade that part of it. Not in a million years. I mean, I'm lucky. I mean, Andrew, you know, he's been with me. I've always been a bigger girl. You know, he was with me from the beginning, but I did put more weight on in our relationship, and it never bothered him. Like, he's always been so lovely about it. But it was me. It's how I feel. Yeah, he does. I must admit. He's been, like, amazing. He really has. And he was, at first, don't get me wrong, when I said about surgery, he was like, oh no, I don't like the idea. But it's not because he didn't want me to do it. He was more, I think, just hesitant about the whole process. But yeah, he's great. Oh, I'm going to have to go in a minute, guys. one, my back's hurting, and two, I've got to go and do some dinner. And I'll have to sit and finish this post box wherever I'm going with this soon. You can't win, can you, Joe? You just can't win. You can't do anything right. It's jealous. People are jealous. Just look at it that way. They're jealous of you. And if they've got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. I've always said that. If you've got nothing nice to say to someone, don't say anything at all. And no, thanks for joining me, everyone. As I said, it was a very last minute. I've not done much colouring. I was just chat, as usual. So, yeah, as I said to Jen, you know, I'm so happy that I'm doing Cozy Colouring Night again with her. And I will get that video up within the next couple of days, just announcing it and the details. So, bear with me. I will do that within the next few days, probably tomorrow. And I'll look forward to that next week, and I'll have more of a plan, and hopefully I won't sound as tired because I'm absolutely shattered tonight. Yeah, it was great. I really did enjoy it, Victoria. It was great. So I will get that up. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm sorry I'm so tired and I sound so tired, and my budgies have been so noisy. And I will speak to you all really soon and see you next week. So I'll just mention it quickly. I'm on at 6 o'clock UK time next Saturday, and I'll be speaking to you all then. So I'll be lots more enthusiastic next week. I promise. I am just so tired today. So I'll speak to you all soon. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for the hangout. Bye.